Welcome back, race fans, to the Tunnel Turn, where things can get hairy.
But that's the way we like them.
You know it all the time. I'm Phil. This is Christina.
How you doing?
And today this is our review of the Superstart Batteries 400 at Kansas. Man, that's a long name.
But what a race, because
Yeah.
it was actually not a snooze fest like that. Well, to me it was a little snooze fest. But this week's race, it kept me on the edge of my seat the entire race. And, oh my God, a hold your breath type of moment.
Yeah, there was a lot of good racing. There was actually passing, which shows that this track is good because it is multi-groove enough where you can run way to the outside or you can run way on the bottom. That way you can try to find clean air and not just get stuck behind somebody because there's no other groove. And they didn't have to put any of the traction compound that they put on the tracks lately.
Nope, and there was definitely a lot of wrecking going on.
Yeah, there was some of that wrecking, which did help make the racing better because the restarts do produce a lot of action, and we had a lot of restarts because we had a lot of yellows. Some of those yellows on restarts.
Right, but before we get into it, I got to talk about Ryan Preece. Holy. I was holding my breath because all I could think of was, this cannot be good. Oh my God, he's going so fast. The wall's right there, and I know the softer walls are there, but
yeah, but still,
come on.
He was going down there really fast. You could tell right when he got turned and was going to the wall. Holy crap, he got a lot of speed. It was like a cold trickle saying, "Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt," and you just knew it was gonna be bad.
PSA, real quick: if that man can hit that wall that hard, get out pissed off, and still remember to put on his mask, so can you.
Yeah, absolutely. And he was pissed off. I was really surprised. Normally guys get hit like that in the wall and they're either taking their time getting out, or if they do get out right away, they just plop on the track and lean against the car because they got to catch breath.
Yeah, he got out like he was just ready to go meet Rocky. 3 rounds in the ring. Oh my God, it was so funny.
Yeah, he was red hot.
I mean, it's hard to say funny, but it was funny after when you knew that he was okay.
Yeah, when you saw that he was okay, it was like, oh man, look at him, he is pissed off.
Yeah, that was very good. But anyways, let's get to the winner of the race.
It
wasn't my pick. I picked Harvick this week. He started out on the pole, but he kind of faded. He stayed up there.
He just didn't have the car today.
The man of the hour is the other guy, the one we've been touting for weeks, saying this man has got the championship in hand. All he's got to do is hold on to it. Denny Hamlin, 5th win of the season, 3rd win here, ties him for the most wins at this track with, by the way, Harvick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, great calls at the end of the race to put him out front and take the win.
Yeah, man, he definitely did a good job, and he didn't just show up at the end, because early in the 3rd stage he was fast, he was up front. Truex looked a little faster and was able to pass him, but then on the restart, Truex made a little mistake and lost a few spots and couldn't quite get it back,
I thought Truex was going to be up there at the end. From the drop of the green flag, he looked fast all day long, but unfortunately when it counted, bad luck took him the wrong way.
Well, but it's not like he did bad. I mean, here he is sitting in 3rd.
I'm not complaining, but when you look like you got a car to win, and he looked like he had a car to win. I'm not saying 3rd is bad, but I'm sure he really wanted that win.
Yeah, he just got a little touch on that one restart, and that knocked him back a few spots. And when it was restart after restart for a bit there, and Byron and Bowman, it looked like they were trying to do what Dillon and Reddick did the week before, but on that restart, man, Harvick goes way down this way. Harvick went up, and then Hamlin went low, and they just went right around him, and that was it for them.
It's just veterans against rookies, pretty much. Yep. The guys that know how to do it, know how to win on the track, just school the guys that didn't.
Plus, they had 4 tires when the other ones had 2.
Well, that always helps as well.
Yeah, tires were a little bit more important than they were last week at Texas. Because at Texas, there was no tire wear, so you can get away with that. This track, there was some tire wear, and them fresher tires, they schooled them on that restart.
Right. And who would have thought Logano blowing the tire, taking out De Benedetto, Johnson, Austin Dillon, it said, and Even though they showed on the screen Harvick, I don't really think Harvick got much
No,
damage out of
yeah,
that. He only
just,
kind of got tipped right
yeah,
in the front a bit. But the main guys who got it were Dylan, DiBenedetto, and Johnson. And DiBenedetto, I think they lit a fire under him.
and Austin Dillon. But yeah, the Benedetto, he's getting tired of the rough luck. I mean, because he doesn't have a win yet, so he is still counting on points to get in. And man, those DNFs give you a hard hitting points. But we'll get to that when we get to the points. You know, Harvick, like we said, he had a good run. He didn't quite have a great car, but he made a good call to get him up front. Another top 5.
Once again, why him and Denny show to be the best drivers on the track week in, week out.
Yeah, they are the big two. You look at the playoff points. I know Hamlin isn't. I think he's 5th in overall points, but the fact that he's got 5 wins and he's on top of the playoff points.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so Eric Jones also, he got another top 5. Eric Jones has been coming on good.
Eric Jones, yeah, he was doing good. I mean, I'm glad to see him up there.
That's 2 good races in a row. You know, Almirola, speaking of streaks, look at Almirola, another top 10. That's the 8th top 10 in a row.
Who is this guy? When did Almirola show up? I mean, I knew he was going to be a good driver at some point, but it's like the switch flicked or something, and just this different driver has started showing up to the track every week, and he's getting up there. I think it's only a matter of time before this kid wins a race.
Yeah, it 100% is. The win is coming for Eric Almirola. He is in the right place at the right time. It seems like almost all the time. I mean, yeah, you've made a couple mistakes blending, but he's doing a good job. Cole Custer is also doing a good job still. He's got himself another top 10, so that was more than just one good week for him.
Well, let's see him keep repeating. Today that's 2 weeks in a row, but can we go 3 weeks or 4? Got to keep it going because consistency is what he needs. He started the ball, he's running with it. Now he's got to keep going.
Yep. And Byron, he took advantage of Jimmy Johnson and mainly Jimmy Johnson's issues. So with his top 10.
But he's just not showing up. It's just like, once again, it's the same thing. 2 different drivers. There was this driver that showed up at the beginning of the season that won. I think it was Vegas he won.
Mm-hmm.
And has just got, it's like the light went off and the same driver's not showing up every week.
Yeah, because William Byron, I got to say about William Byron, the clock is ticking.
Mm-hmm.
He's running out of time. Mm-hmm. This is I believe this is his 4th season now since Jeff Gordon retired in that car. And he's not getting the results. His time is running out. We can't keep saying, oh, he's young, he's young, he's young.
Right.
He's had enough time in that seat.
I can make you the same argument for Tony Stewart's car. This is the same problem I have.
Yeah.
Same thing. The 24 car, the 14 car. These are numbers that should be in victory circle, and they're not getting there.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, if you don't have drivers in these cars that are not putting them there, then you need to have drivers that do. 24 is your money car.
Right.
14 is your money car.
Right, and with the 24, he's even got Chad Knaus as a crew chief.
Exactly.
What more can you ask for? You're in one of the top teams in the series.
With the top pit man.
Right, you got a guy that's more than proven he's a good crew chief. What is going on? I mean,
right,
excuses
something's
are
not
running
connecting.
out. Right, excuses are running out. Time is running out. Byron's got to start showing some more speed, and he's got to start doing it soon.
But moving on, Kyle Busch.
Yeah,
he won the first stage today.
Yeah, Kyle Busch won a stage.
Holy moly, maybe he's showing back up.
Yep, he got his first playoff point winning a stage, and he was really fast today.
He was.
Just unfortunately, he blows a tire on lap 235, and he didn't get the caution. When Ryan Blaney also, same exact thing, same exact lap. 2 guys blow tires and have problems. How did they not get a caution?
But who was it right after them?
Yeah, Corey LaJoie about maybe 8 laps after, and he does the exact same thing, manages to get on pit road, but then they throw out a caution. It's like, just screwing those guys on the lead lap.
Here's my question, though.
Off the lead lap, I'm sorry.
Here's my question, though. Is it to favor the guys that are as good as the 12 and 18 are obviously good cars, good teams, they'll get back up there. Is it to help favor the lower teams to maybe help them out a little bit more? Because If that's what it is, that's not right. But
Yeah, I would hope
and at least it
not.
would explain the reason why the 12 and 18 didn't get a caution and LaJoy did.
Right. I would hope that it's not that. I don't get why when two guys blow a tire on one lap, the caution doesn't happen. Thinking, oh, there might be some debris. Let's throw a caution before somebody else does. But then they wait 8 laps later. Okay, well now we'll throw. Come on. You know. But hey, let's keep right on going. We got Chase Elliott. Where was he?
I know,
in the
and you
20s.
only saw him that one restart where he kind of wiggled and he almost kind of took him out, but that was about it. I was suffering from withdrawals. I just need a little chase in my race.
Yeah, he was just invisible for some reason. I mean, the rest of the guys in the top 20, most of them, they've just survived a lot of the melees and just managed to stay on the lead lap, and that's why they're there.
Sometimes that's what you got to do, though. Sometimes you got to survive. You got to keep the car looking good. That's what we say a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just the way it goes.
Well, let's get on to the playoffs.
Well, all right. Well, let's see how this crazy finishes ended up in the playoff points because a lot of big players had issues. But one big player made a big move. Like we said, Denny Hamlin, he wins his 5th race. That definitely gives him an edge over Harvick in the playoff points. And Keselowski, hey, he won a stage, so now he gets sole possession of 3rd place over his teammate Joey Logano. Otherwise, a lot of this stuff all looks the same down on back.
Yeah, very little changes in the playoffs.
But they are really close.
Same thing with the bubblers. They're all so close to each other.
Yeah.
It's just...
The bubblers is where the real action is right now in the playoffs. Obviously, the top 3 bubblers, Almirola, Kyle Busch, and Kurt Busch, they're sitting in a pretty good position. They got a big lead, and there's 3 guys behind them, so if somebody in the back wins, they'll have to have 3 different guys out of the top 16 win for them to be in danger. So they're looking pretty good. Clint Bowyer is about where he's been. 14th, 42 points up. But Benedetto, he took a really big hit because last week, going into this race, he was 51 points up. Now he's only 35 points up.
I know, it's crazy. And the sad part, it wasn't even his fault.
Yeah.
Just wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, and he even moved down a notch. So now if somebody back there wins, he will be the bubble guy. So that's not... it's getting a little too close to the bottom for De Benedetto.
You ain't kidding.
But William Byron, he managed to get himself up into the top 16, so because of Jimmy Johnson.
That's what I was just about to ask you. Isn't that because of him?
Yep, that is because Jimmy Johnson, because he was on the bubble, and when the bubble guy has problems, everybody behind him moves up a little bit, including Reddick and Jones. Mm-hmm. They also gain points on Byron. Things are tightening up.
Oh, yeah.
For that last playoff spot, it could be a fight. And if somebody outside the top 16 wins, it'll be even a tougher fight because there'll be even less bubblers getting in.
That'd be exciting. Definitely.
Yep. And it seems to be changing almost every week.
I know. There's only 8 races left.
8 races left.
That's it. We're in the home stretch, dude.
Yep. This is where things are getting good. So... now let's get to our giveaways. Once again, we're doing our giveaway. When we get to 50 subscribers, a random subscriber, we'll get this Jeff Gordon steering wheel cover.
Nice, beautiful leather. It's got his name all stitched in it. Got this nice massaging things on it so you can just try and comfort.
It's a cool thing for any good Jeff Gordon fan to have. Why not? Plus, it takes care of your steering wheel. Then also when we get to 100 subscribers, we got this Jeff Gordon tin. From his 1995 championship with certificate of authenticity and the tin cards still in its original plastic.
Watch out, it's Mickey Backhouse! Ah! Sorry.
So and as the subscriber count gets up, things can only get better.
Yep.
But right now we got to try to get to 50 and 100 by the end of the season.
I don't know. Can we do it? With your help, we can.
Yeah, with your help. Just hit the subscribe. Good videos.
Share and tag a friend.
Yeah. Also, go ahead, like and subscribe if you like this video.
Button's right there. Just right down there.
Yeah, we would love for you to join us, help us grow. You know, like I said, tell your friends, tell everybody.
We are the Tunnel Turn. We are for fans, by fans.
Yeah, so I guess that's everything we have for today, right?
That sounds like a plan to me.
All right, have a good day.
Bye.